How's it going? Welcome to a video from North Coast Workshop. Today's video we're going to be taking some trim out of the car and sending it off to a guy called Josh to get hydro dipped. He's got J.H Hydros, I'll pop his link on the screen just now. He specialises in hydro dipping, so he hydro dips loads of pieces of trim, also other body parts of cars as well. So what we're going to do is take off the centre console trim and also the one that surrounds the speedometer, and we're going to send that off, let him work his magic. He'll pop it back to us in the post and then we'll pop it back in the car and see how it looks afterwards. Car is a tip. Managed to squeeze the car in here just to no more, but it's a rubbish day outside just now, and also I've got a transit van that I'm busy tinting the windows on as well, so there's no space outside to work at all, and taking shelter in here is the best idea. So as I'm filming this just now, in a few days time the car is getting taken off to a local place for a rolling road session. I'm going to test to see if a TDI tuning box I've got in the car just now is making a big difference to the car or not. So we're going to do a test on the standard power, the TDI tuning box power, and then the guy that owns the rolling road, he's going to do a remap as well on the car and download some software to see what power we can get. It's got a Scorpion. No, it's got a Cobra full exhaust system, turbo back with a sports cat, stainless steel. It's got a forged twin induction or twin take or some sort of big intake on the engine as well, and it's got an uprated clutch. Hopefully it makes decent figures, but we'll find out on the day. So that'll be a few days time, and then the video will go out shortly after that as well. So yep, keep your eyes tuned for that. Keep your eyes tuned. Keep your eyes peeled for that. And anyway, let's get started on this dash. Right, so the plan is that we'll take this piece off here, just it pops off usually, and then it'll give us access to some screws that hold the next piece on, and then once this bit's out of the way, it'll give us access to get this final piece off up here. Looks like I've got old man hands.
Hang on now, Chris, your fly's up again.
Thanks, Mr. Herbert.
Anyway, we'll get this last piece off here, and then I think the hardest bit is going to be to get these rings off, because I heard they're a right pain. There's clips that are hidden, and I'm going to have to look up online to see how to get these things off. I don't want to snap them. And before we start as well, I'd say that if you can, invest in one of these kits. I think between £5 and £10. It's a trim removal kit, and you get various size pieces of plastic tools to help you get in behind pieces of trim, and it's a lot less chance of damaging any plastic or soft trim pieces with things like sharp screwdrivers or knives. Main control unit came off. This was reasonably easy, just a few torques that held it in place and it pops off the back. But then this bit is a bit tricky. Just make sure that you take off these two clips here really carefully, don't want to break them. And then there's also a clip that gets held on there, that one, and the same on the other side as well, just there. So just be really careful with those clips, otherwise this bit will keep on falling off afterwards. So then after that was this piece, and yeah, I wasn't sure how to take this off, but again it's pretty straightforward. Just a few clips along the top, and they just press out of the back of the main trim piece. So see the clips along there. If it focuses, yeah, clips along there, and that holes along the bottom. And then the final bit is this bit here. You have to actually open up either side to get the wee cog spindle out of there. And that's it, finally in one piece, and that will get off and Josh will cover that. I forgot to say, when you're taking this trim off for the first time, taking these out, you've got to do it from underneath before you can actually pull the whole thing away from the dashboard. That wee red bit will be pushed in. So what you do is you pull it out like it is just now, and then you push down on that tab and pull the plug out. And there's 3 of them to do. I think the hardest bit is going to be to get these rings off. I think the hardest bit. So an update is these things are staying put. There's no way I'm busting my ass to try and get these things out. They are a pain in the hoop. That's the seat squeaking, not me by the way. I took the side panel off. You can see the side of the vent up there, but there's no way to actually get round it, push it up outside the dash. Tried trim tools around the edge of here, try and get in behind it. I nearly broke the clip on this one already. Yeah, these bits are staying put. I just can't be arsed trying to get them out. They're just a pain. And I don't want to break them, and I don't want to damage the dash. Even though it's nice and soft and squidgy, it's probably the only nice soft bit of dash in the car, I don't want to damage it. So yeah, they can stay put. Anyway, that's that job done. So the bits are getting taken out. I'll now pack them up in bubble wrap, get them boxed up, put to the post office tomorrow, off to Josh, and then in a few days' time we'll get them back, and at that point we'll cut the video next after this. So see you in a few days' time. Bye bye. So that's we just come back up the road, straight in the house to find parcel from Josh with my new pieces of trim.
Look at all this floor space. So we do aerobics in here. So many activities. Do step class. It's making my head spin how many activities we can do.
The wee one can wait for her tea and wait for her bath because I want to see what these look like. And of course, I've blanked out both our dresses in case you want to send either of us any fan mail or underwear. Ho 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 ho! Look at that. Jesus. That is smart. That's all you're going to see just now, so keep watching and you'll see the rest in the end of the video.
Started out with half and I flipped it into double. Started out with half and I flipped it into double. Said I'm again, we gotta go. Take one, then I dash away from Popo. Yeah, snakes around my grass, they want my dodo. But I keep a 40, they don't know, no. Got the Henny, you get cold. Smoke on Reggie, that's a no-no. Driving slow-mo in the photo. Bitches ready for the photos. There's a lot of things on my mind, yeah. Stacking money like 365. Cause the shit